Hi everyone, it's the Three Amigops here. We got Luke and we got Justin from... Alright, so let's get into this. We're ranking the Akatsuki members. Okay, so what are the Akatsuki members? They're a group organization of villains in the hit show Naruto. They're mainly the villains in Naruto Shippuden. Essentially, it was formed during the Third Great Ninja War in lore. That's right, I'm putting on the nerd goggles for this one. Where essentially the sand village, was it the sand, the cloud, and the leaf were all in a trifecta war? Was that what the three nations were?
I believe so.
And they were all using the land hidden in rain as their battleground, which was a completely innocent land that was just in between the three countries. And that country's basically destroyed. So three kids, Nagato, Yahiko, and Conan, basically are like, we're going to be mercenaries to spread peace. And then the ruler of the water, Hanzo of the salamander, went, no, and killed one of them. And then they kind of hid for like 30 years and built their forces, and now they're going to hunt these Jinchuriki, which are ancient beasts that are super powerful, that are basically like nukes that they put into kids, and they use them as leverage of weapons of mass destruction. So the Akatsuki, their big plan is to kidnap all of them, all right? So without further ado, we're going to rank the members. Starting with the first one shown in Shippuden, Sorcery of the Red Sand. Okay. This guy is technically a living puppet. He is a puppet master. He used puppets in war thanks to being learning from his grandma Chiho because she thought it'd be a good coping mechanism after his parents died from war, making him an orphan. And he got so good, he managed to turn people into literal living puppets. And he's one of the only dudes who can control 100 puppets at once. I'm going to put him in A. I think he's criminally underrated, but I can see why, because the narrative kind of has nothing, like they have no idea what to do with sorcery. Like after the event, because like everyone's like, dude, every Akatsuki member, everything's all connected, bro. And then like sorcery... Just it's kind of like a really secluded event of like him in the sand village. Well, meanwhile, everyone else has these big grandiose plans. And then, you know, even when he comes back from the dead, because they all come back from the dead, spoilers, by the way, sorcery does nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It kind of does, actually.
Because they brought him back with no puppets. They brought him back as a human. And, like, you know, him as a puppet is cool. Like, everyone hates the first arc of Shippuden. I have no idea why. Mainly because Sakura's the main character there, and everyone hates Sakura for some reason because Naruto fans are sexist, and they just really hate Sakura. But, like, it's a fight between a woman who's really strong, an old lady who taught sorcery how to use puppets, and the old lady has to use Sakura as a human puppet in order to fight sorcery's 100 puppets. And it's a rad fight. I love Sorcery as a character, but it just he always felt different than everyone else. Like he didn't have like a big grandiose goal. He just kind of was like doing stuff, right?
But it was kind of awesome because he turned into this. He was like this big ugly puppet, and then he throws his like jacket away like Yakuza style, and then you just see like a little twink, and I think that's very interesting.
Yeah, because the grandma's like because he's in like a puppet shell, and I'm gonna show all this stuff on screen, and then like Sakura like Hadouken kicks it, Shinryuken the thing, and then it's like, oh, there's a young adult in there, and his grandma's like, young adult? What do you mean young adult? He should be like 50, and it's just like this little twink. It's like, hey, what's up? Because this guy learned to put real people and turn them into puppets. And that's metal as hell. He turned a world leader into a puppet. He threw hands with like the president, won, and be like, you know what? You're a puppet. He's rad as hell. It's just, I don't think they know what to do with him. I mean, like, he's often kind of forgot about, right?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember that much about him. Like, besides what you said, other than that, I really don't remember much about this guy.
Yeah, he's in the beginning of Shippuden. He's in 2 fights. He beats Kankuro, who was the series puppet user, who's also did nothing throughout most of Naruto. He one-shots him, basically. And then then his buddy kidnaps the Jinchuriki in the sand, which is Gaara of the sand. So the first fight we even see with those two, it's not with him, it's with Datara. So he fights Kabuto. I'm sorry, not Kabuto, Kankuro. Then the whole gang just kind of finds Sasori's lair, and then he just fights Granny Chiyo and Sakura, and then he's gone from the plot.
Kankuro just wasn't really even a fight. Like,
was
Kankuro's like, oh my god, guys, I got my new puppet, a salamander. I'm gonna get you with this one or something. And then like he's just like, oh no, tail. And then like Kankuro just lies down on the ground, like kind of like Yamcha. And then that's about it.
No, dude, that's the anime version. The manga version, he whips out the 3 puppets, and then it just hard cuts to Kankuro, just like Yamcha position. And the guy's like, yeah, I made those puppets, dork. And then he walks away. I just think it's creative because it's like, hey, hey, remember the puppets that we kind of talked about? Well, here's the guy who's like the expert at it. It's just that I just feel like I'd put him in S, but the plot literally has nothing to do with him, and he's like a misfit even in this group of people. I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if we're cool with this assessment of Sasori.
I'm okay with it.
But like, also him in the Ninja War was weird when he came back because it's like, oh hey, certain characters get closure. First of all, they didn't give him a puppet. He has a lab with thousands of puppets. Kabuto worked for Sasori. Kabuto revived him. Why didn't he give Sasori a puppet? He's the puppet master. You mean to tell me in the fight with Sakura and Granny Chiyo, he wasted all of his puppets? There's no way. There's no way the dude lost all the puppets.
I mean, he could have.
That'd
be pretty stupid.
Yeah, that'd be pretty stupid. He'd be like the dumbest Akatsuki member if some old grandma and a buff chick just broke all of his puppets.
You're also trying to tell me that Kabuto could have just not just said, oh, here's a dead body, go make something.
Yeah, right? Like, why couldn't he just, like, because he Edo Tensei Sasori. Sasori doesn't, like, just lose his memory. He's back to when he was 20 before he put himself in the puppet. So, like, why? He doesn't even get beaten by his, because, so, like, by the way, I'm going to show Sasori on the screen. That's not his real body. His real body's like a little cylinder heart you can see on the right. So when you stab that's when he actually dies. But that also means that you can pull the heart out of it. So Kankuro, the guy that, Sasori beats, gets Sasori's puppet corpse as a literal puppet. He doesn't even lose to that puppet. He loses to Black Ant. He gets trapped in Black Ant, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't even lose to himself as a puppet, which would have been like, and the whole goal of him is like, I don't think the art of puppetry is going to continue once I'm gone, which is really weird and comes out of nowhere, by the way. And then Kankuro beats him and he goes, well, I guess puppetry will keep on going. It's like, you didn't even lose to yourself. You lost to like some random puppet you one-shot like 500 episodes ago. It's like you didn't even know what to do with him. All right, so A is okay for Sasori?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. This is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Bro was supposed to die in the first arc, but he was so liked, he stayed alive for a bit. Datara is obviously S tier. I'm sorry. He's cool. He's awesome. He's funny. He's literally just anarchy. That is his backstory. He's like, I want to blow things up. Art is blowing stuff up. And he learned illegal criminal techniques. And then he went based. And then he blew things up. That is Datara.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. He's great. But I do have some issues. Not with him, though. With our favorite topic. Sasuke Uchiha. And how his fight with Datara is completely BS. I know Justin's ripping the Sasuke merch, but his fight with him is completely BS. So the plot is okay, so he works with Sasori, and they capture Gaara. Datara beats Gaara, by the way. Wild. My mind was blown as a child reading that. I went, oh, no, this dork beat Gaara? What? But yeah, they beat Gaara, and then he outruns Kakashi. He gets beaten to a pulp by a Nine-Tails Naruto. He does a Bazinga moment and dips. Kakashi has to use an ability called the Kamui to teleport his bombs away because his bombs are so good. He doesn't just make bombs. He makes sentient bombs out of clay that can just follow simple orders. This includes him making a dragon, him putting spiders on trees that you can't even see. It's just... absolutely wild ability, broken ability, which is why they had to make Sasuke's fight with him absolutely BS. So after he survived, he was without an arm, and then he was like, I'm going to go capture the next guy. And then on the way to capture the next guy, he finds Sasuke, and we learn, oh, I just really hate Uchihas. So, based. And he goes, Sasuke, oh, that's Itachi's younger brother. Oh, crap, he even looks like Itachi. I hate Itachi. I'm going to go kill him.
Which is even funnier because at the time he was paired with Obito, and this was back when he was in his silly phase where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna sound like this, like a nerd."
I forgot about that. That he just kind of goes after Itachi like that. I completely forgot.
That's the reason he joined is because Data is like, haha, I can beat you, and Itachi's like, no, you can't.
Yeah,
Completely forgot about that.
they're just in a church or something. He's like, I can beat you, and then Itachi's like, no, and then he's just in the light, like shining like a little god, and he's like, well, I guess I'll join you.
No, because they made a bet. Because Data was like, yeah, if you can beat me, I'll join. So he picks a fight with Sasuke because he's bored. Tobi's with him, and as Justin was saying, he also doesn't notice that Tobi is also in Uchiha. A thing that I was able to understand who Tobi was before they even said anything about the Madara BS. Which we'll get to later. And he's like, dude, let's go fight Sasuke. And the most BS plot stuff happens. Deidara can de-atomize you with his jutsu. De-atomize. You cannot see it. But don't worry. Sasuke's like, dude, did you know that lightning beats earth? I saw you did an earth jutsu, so I win. And none of his bombs work. Which I have to ask the question, why didn't Kakashi notice that at all? Because this is when they introduced like
this is a fair point.
But this is like because they just introduced elements were like Pokemon for this one specific arc, which is the Sasuke versus Deidara, and then Naruto versus Kakuzu fight. But specifically for that, then they never mention the elements again. By the way, like Pokemon cards. So why didn't Kakashi, the guy who copies every hand sign on the planet, not realize that Deidara was using an Earth sign before all of his jutsus? He has the lightning blade. He could have just zippy. Why did he Kamui away one of Deidara's bombs when he could have simply just, lightninged it? And then Deidara's like, okay, well, you know what? My whole body is a bomb. What if I just blow myself up? And Sasuke's like, even though I'm out of chakra, why don't I just do a summoning jutsu, one of the strongest summons, and then use my Sharingan, and then get in the snake's mouth, and then teleport him back, all in the span of 0.5 seconds, and then hope to God that someone can summon the snake again. Let me do this in the span of 1 second. BS death. And then when he comes back from the dead, he has beef with an old man and gets jumped by a puppet. When, again, this man can literally, and he's Edo Tensei, he can, blow himself up, and then, he'll spawn back in like it's Call of Duty, 30 seconds later, all right? Why didn't he spam that?
It's like the Lego thing, somebody just goes by, just and then he's back up.
He's literally like Majin Buu every single, when Majin Vegeta blew him up. He could just go, come be like, I'm back. Time to blow up again. And he's also one of the first ones to die in the Ninja War. He's the strongest guy here. Am I wrong? He's at least top 5 strongest.
Top 5, yeah. I don't know about strongest.
But he has a deleting jutsu. He can delete things from existence. I don't know who even has a hard counter to that other than maybe other than Obito and Itachi.
Yeah, I was about to say Itachi has a counter to that, but
and of course Sasuke's on the list. I don't know. Maybe Pain could push him away fast enough. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's kind of a broken jutsu. It's kind of a really broken jutsu.
How far is he gonna push him away? He sends this huge deatomizing bomb on Pain, and then he's like, you go a couple of feet away. That'll get him. That'll get the bomb. What?
Next one, Hidan.
oh, here we go.
Okay. I am sticking him in either A or B. You two can decide from there.
A.
All right, Luke, what is your thoughts on Hidan?
I don't know if I can decide between A or B. I kind of want to put him in B.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because I like him. He's better than Kakuzu. So at this point, Hidan and Kakuzu show up to the Leaf. They're going to capture Naruto, but they don't. They find Shikamaru and Azuma. They kill Azuma because he has a bounty on his head because he used to work for the government. And they're like, oh, dude, that's a bounty. We can collect that and get more money for our organization. So they kill him, and then Shikamaru has beef with these two now. And it doesn't involve Naruto, which is why the plot of that arc was so good, because it didn't actually involve Naruto until Naruto showed up at the end. But, like, it was rad. And the arc Shikamaru has with Hidan is really good. But the reason I'm thinking borderline is because he's just kind of a religious cult dude, right? And he's the weakest guy here. He doesn't actually know a jutsu other than his ability, which is the blessing of Jashin, which means he's immortal. And if he licks your blood and makes a little symbol in the ground with blood, anything he does to himself happens to you. So he can like stab himself. He'll be fine. It'll just hurt, but then you'll get like internal damage. Right? And
Oh, right. Yeah, his like voodoo jutsu.
yeah,
I forgot about
and
that.
And it looks baller. It looks baller, but the issue, he's barely he's he's a twerp essentially. He's a twerp, a religious fanatic, and a twerp. But like we don't really know a lot about him, and like he's never brought back in the ninja war because again he's immortal. So Shikamaru like beheads him in his own like private residence, so no one knows where he is or if he's alive. I think the author confirmed he died of starvation.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think
he's just like. Seriously? He's
Yeah,
just, like dead?
Yeah, I think like he died of starvation. I think that's what he said.
Oh.
Because the body's just buried, and he stayed alive, and he probably tried to like bite his way out, but like he didn't have food, like to enter his stomach. But he was a good use for Shikamaru, but on his own, like if you're like I'd want to watch him on his own. That's why I'm like, well, Sasori actually had a backstory. Hidan's just like a funny villain that I like.
I think the issue with it is that he's like just like another little like Datara, which is like the best kind of villain because they're just jerks. They do whatever they want. But the problem is that they do not explain what Jashin is. They just go, Jashin, which is about it. Which is why I think he should be like maybe like low A, high B.
I think highest in B. Is highest in B fine? Because that's like borderline.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because again, he doesn't really have a back. No one knows anything about him. They never explain any lore about him, about Jashin, about anything. In fact, when he dies, they all just kind of go like, eh. He never comes back because he's like immortal and dead in the Nara residence. So like, what are people supposed to do? So I think B is fine. B is fine.
Then no one else like him ever comes back. By the way.
What?
No one ever who uses Jashin ever,
Yeah, they never bring back Jashin. I don't know if they brought him back in Boruto. I know there's rumors of like theories that Jashin was an Otsuki.
But like everything in Boruto.
Yeah, that's like everything in Boruto. So like who cares? Everything is an Otsuki.
Yeah, that's true. Who cares about Boruto anyway?
All right. True. Boom. Got him. All right. Kakuzu. D. Kakuzu's kind of boring.
F.
No, because there's some things I like about him. So Kakuzu's gimmick is that he has a jutsu that basically you get evil demon chakra threads that he can then like sew on people, and he uses this to steal people's hearts so he can get their jutsu, so he can have all 5 elemental jutsus. And I think on paper that's cool, but it's A, just Sasori again, like gimmick-wise, and B, we don't really know much about him other than that he was somehow alive when they fought the first Hokage. And his fight, the fight when it's just him and like versus Kakashi, Shikamaru, Choji, Ino is good. When it's literally just him versus Naruto, it's 5 seconds. And can I just talk about how like Naruto will literally talk to anyone, right? That's Naruto's gimmick. He goes like, Zabuza, I can't believe you did that to Haku. Gaara, put the gun away. Stop being a school shooter. Datara, I hate you. like he does that with everyone. Itachi, you were probably a good dude. Nagato, don't cause genocide. Believe it, right? Kakuzu, Naruto shows up. Hey guys, check out this new jutsu. Throws it at him. He gets de-atomized. dies, and Naruto just goes, believe it. He didn't even do the talk no jutsu to Kakazu. He just straight up murders him.
Listen, I wouldn't either.
I realized it wasn't worth it.
No, he didn't even have that moment. He's just like, ah, okay. He did it to Obito.
That's true.
He even tried it with Madara.
He even tried it with Kid Buu. Wait, wrong series.
Dude, he even tried it with Kagura, and then he was like, oh, she's kind of crazy, guys. But this guy, he just showed up and goes, hey, guys, check out my new move, and then just kills him. So he doesn't even die cool, and then he shows up. So he fought the first Hokage. That's all we know about him. He fought the first Hokage, and he's immortal. So what do they do when they bring him back? He fights Darui? But they bring the first Hokage back? So why didn't they save him for when the first Hokage came back? Why is he
for the rematch.
Yeah.
Wait.
He literally... and he's not even the main villain that Darui fights. The main fight there was Kinkaku and Ginkaku. He was just a jobber.
Oh, yeah. He kind of... Wait.
Yeah, he's just a jobber.
Oh, my God. Hold on a minute.
The best thing about him was his fight in Ninja Storm 2, the game, because they actually didn't follow the actual plot.
Yeah, because like
Right.
when I think of Kakazu, I'm thinking is like you look on your phone, it's like Cyber Monday, you're trying to pick something up, you see, oh my god, guys, discount on sorcery, and then you go to your Walmart, and then you just go to like the clearance aisle or something, and then you see Kakazu. That's what he is. He's just Mr. Krabs' sorcery.
But in Ninja Storm 2, he's just Venom. He's just a symbiote.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Yeah, right? He's because in the anime, Naruto just kind of throws the Rasen Shuriken and he dies. But in Ninja Storm, he's like mounted in between two trees. He's a mass of tentacles, and like he has his two like other hearts on him, like shoulder cannons, like he's Blastoise or something. And he's just lobbing like elements at you. And you're like, what if I threw this Rasen Shuriken at a wall and then he dies in the game? In the game, it was cool.
Yeah.
But in the show, he's just gonna whatever. Whatever. It's funny because these two are like the only characters that I think are better in pairs, but the moment they're individual, they start lacking. Because that's the thing, is because Kakuzu's sick of Kakuzu murders all of his partners, and Hidan's the one he can't murder. So it's like an annoying toddler with an adult. So it's funny. Okay. Orochimaru, but specifically when he was in the Akatsuki, what was the point of him even being in the Akatsuki?
True.
He's like, what if I jumped Itachi? Why? Why?
Because he's Orochimaru.
Why? Wow.
So guys, I'm gonna jump Itachi. Meanwhile, I know he's like really strong. Ah, damn, that didn't work. I guess I'm out of the Akatsuki. Anyways, now I have information on the Akatsuki that I will never share to anyone ever.
By the way, can you guys please kill a couple of them because they're trying to kill me and I'm still a crippled old man? It's like, what was your plan here, Orochimaru? Also, why did he need Itachi's Sharingan when he helped Danzo eradicate the Uchiha clan? You mean to tell me he got none of those eyes?
It was too hard. Didn't feel like it.
Just grabbing an eyeball off of a corpse that he helped kill. All right, that's too hard. But he's like thinking, it's like, what if I joined this terrorist organization? To hope to God that this one random guy shows up, so that I can jump him in the forest.
I mean, to be fair, he was right. He did show up.
He was right. He
was right. You gotta give him credit. He was right.
Did he even do anything in the Akatsuki?
No.
We just know he tried to jump Itachi.
F.
No.
There's something really important that makes him an F.
What?
Why does his tutti frutti white boy get a ring, but Sasuke over there does not?
That's because Pain was dead at that point. Pain gives you the rings.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
This is what we call a nuh-uh. Give him the Orochimaru ring.
No, because Orochimaru still had the ring. He cut his arm off. Which I don't even get why he did that to take off the ring. Is the ring bound to you?
I don't think so.
Because Obito, well, first of all, yeah, because it was on Sasori as a puppet, and then Toby just kind of like right off of his body, and then he lost
Unless
the ring.
Toby is the one person besides Pain who can take the ring off.
So that means the ring was missing because Orochimaru like cut off his arm because that's how he's like that. That's the teaser that he's in the Akatsuki, is that there's just a dried up mummy hand with his ring on it. I mean, like, other than Orochimaru being cool, he's like E tier.
This is like leaving work and then just like you're at a restaurant and you just take a plate with you. I've always liked this plate, and then he just takes it. Like,
Goated plate. All right, Itachi, that's an S.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the
Yes.
easiest
All
one.
right, we're moving on.
No, like, okay, the only issue I have with Itachi is the fact that they keep adding on to Itachi to be like, okay, guys, all right, here's how Itachi's introduced in the anime. This is Sasuke's brother. Every Uchiha is supposed to be dead. Plot twist, it was him the whole time. He killed all of them, and he wanted Sasuke to be strong and get full of hate and wanted him to, like, kill him.
True.
Fast forward into Shippuden. He is dying. He is getting the chakra illness that even though we have like 3 people who can make you immortal, none of them decided to do that on Itachi. Because Itachi's secret plan was to get Sasuke to kill him, so that way it's like... So this was all like a jobbing plan. Like, Itachi's like, okay, I kill everyone, get Sasuke to hate me. Then he can kill me, go back to the village and said, hey guys, I killed the guy who wiped out one of the most important clans in the village. And then like Sasuke does like, I don't know, the Fortnite floss, right? Because Sasuke is a badly written character, of course, that didn't happen. Instead, he decided to go full Joker mode. So then when he came back, Itachi's like, hey, knock it off. And then Sasuke goes, God, you're right, Itachi!
It's also important to note that if Itachi just didn't kill everyone in the clan, everyone, including Sasuke, would be dead. So it's either Itachi goes and kills everyone, is able to spare his brother, or Sasuke and everyone else dies.
Which they then added, which they also then added later that Itachi was actually working with the third Hokage the whole time and was a spy for the Leaf, which doesn't make sense because why did like no one tell Jiraiya, who was actively doing the Akatsuki stuff? How come like the third Hokage is like, hey, you know this Jiraiya guy? Maybe you should tell him and not me, the crippled old man.
Well, because they got to make it seem legit, you know?
Like it just feels like that thing they just kind of threw there at the last second. They're like, oh yeah, he was also a spy for the Leaf. It's like, so why did the Leaf get jobbed by Hidan and Kakuzu? Why did Itachi not tell anyone they were coming? Why did no one knew the Akatsuki existed until Itachi showed up once the third Hokage died? If he was supposed to be a spy for 20 years. I'm sorry, not 20, like 10 years. And everyone's like, guffaw? Like only Kakashi knew, but that's because he was in the Black Ops.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the third Hokage was basically just a therapist, and you know, therapists aren't really supposed to share everything else, you know?
That's true. That's true. They got the privilege.
So you know, he just goes up to the third Hokage, he's like, I'm so sad. I had to kill a bunch of my family members, and then that's about it.
Oh my god. Just I don't know. He's cool as hell. I love Itachi. It just feels like the more they kept trying to add to him, the more they're like, guys, I swear, he's not evil for the wrong reasons. He's evil for the right reasons. And then it's like, no, he's not evil for the right reasons. He's just right.
True.
It's like, okay, dude. All right, calm down. All right, Kisame, also in D.
That's fair.
He
That's
never
fair.
he never did anything. It feels like the author never had any idea what to do with him. So Kisame is Itachi's buddy. He has a sword. Oh wait, we never even explained what Itachi does. We're just saying
We
he's
don't
cool.
need to
Yeah.
explain. We don't need to
All
explain
right.
it.
So Kisame is basically there's 7 swordsmen of the mist. He is the best one. He has the sword called the Samihara, aka the shark skin. If this sword cuts you, it steals your chakra. Also, it's a living organism, and also you cannot grab the sword unless it likes your chakra. He's also a shark dude. They never actually explain why he's half shark. There's also no other half shark dudes.
And then later they just, you know, give him like a more shark form, and it's like a Pokemon Mega Evolution, and then he just does that. Does he do it ever again in like the Great Ninja War?
I thought he does it once, right?
He
doesn't
does
he
it
do
once
another
against
time?
B, which B is goaded. He does it once against B, and then he fights Guy, and then he dies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I should explain to Justin. Sorry. They beat him up, and then they go, give us information about the Akatsuki, and he goes, well, they were my only friends, so no, and he kills himself.
So what you're telling me is that they were like, all right, they got gun pointed at his head. We have you. Now tell us about your friends. No, then he dies.
He goes, I love my friends. Goodbye, world.
Yeah, more or less.
Kisame does nothing throughout the whole entire plot of Naruto. You
That's
could have
kinda
written
true.
him out. I mean, he's cool. I used to love him as a kid. But the moment I get to Shippuden, I'm like, is he gonna like do anything? is he? He didn't do anything.
He's only there just to be with Itachi. That's it.
Yeah, and then
he's just the Itachi sidekick.
And then Itachi dies, and he's like, well, what do I do? And like he's the last swordsman of the mist. He doesn't really do anything. He doesn't really have a goal. He just hates the government that his of the clan he was in because did he go rogue at the point where Obito was controlling the Jinchuriki? I don't even know. They never really fully explained the timeline of when who
Yeah.
controlled the mist. Which
I don't remember actually.
yeah, so like I don't even know why he would hate the government, which would be even really more stupid if he betrayed his word because he hated the government, but it was the government Obito controlled, and Obito was in charge of the Akatsuki. So why would he even be nice to Obito? I don't. It's so confusing. I don't know which. They're never really clear on who's ruling what at the time. Like because Zabuza was like, I also hate the government, so I'm going to betray it. But I'm like, if it's the third Jinchuriki, you're dead.
Yeah.
That's a Jinchuriki. Dude, people didn't even want to throw hands with Goro when he was like 13 and he was also a Jinchuriki, okay? Like that no you really think an adult Jinchuriki is like oh, let me just I have a giant sword. I can take this guy on. So, I don't know. It's kind of just missed potential. It's like he didn't even know what to do with Kisame. That's why he's like one of the last Akatsuki members to die. All right, so now we have the Taka. The Taka's really easy. Okay, so Sasuke decides he's going to go kill Itachi, so he makes his own group called the Taka, and then once they kill Itachi, they join the Akatsuki. Okay. Karin, prison warden for Orochimaru's lab. She's an Uzumaki. She never interacts with Naruto. She never really does anything. She's just another woman that fawns over Sasuke. We're adding that to like the 7th woman that does that. And because she's a woman character in Naruto, she never has an emotional arc. She never does anything because the author is bad at writing women. I have no idea why.
Shoutouts to Kishimoto for never doing anything with women. Let's go.
Unironically, all right? So Karin literally, here's what Karin does. She's just a healer. That's it. She senses people, tells them where to go, and then heals people. And then the moment that she outlived her usefulness, Sasuke killed her. Went to kill her. My bad. So she's literally useless. She adds nothing to the plot. And even in the Great Ninja War, she did one thing. And then she kind of became the head of the Hidden Sound Village in Boruto, which I kind of like, but unfortunately, worthless character.
And the F tier stands for fan service because whenever you need to heal them, she's like, oh, bite me, Sasuke. And then he's like, all right, I'll bite you. Then she moans.
Yeah, which is really weird, but whatever. Suigetsu, I'm also throwing an F tier. He
Put him
has...
in E.
What?
E. We're putting him in E.
No, dude, he does nothing.
Yeah, but he's like...
Wait, who is this guy? I forget who this guy is.
All right, so in the lab, Sasuke finds a guy in a lab. It's Suigetsu. He is Zabuza's apprentice. He is a dude literally made of water, and he takes Zabuza's sword.
Oh, him.
Yeah, and he just also does nothing. Sasuke just uses him to for just manpower. So you know what? Here's the thing the Taka does. Here's what the Taka does. So I'm only looking at them when they're in the Akatsuki. Sasuke gets the Taka. They go for Killer B. Killer B beats the hell out of them to the point where they both just all 3 members try to heal Sasuke because Killer B is just good and also stronger. All right? These guys are literally fodder.
Look at the sword.
That doesn't mean anything. They're awake. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so S tier for the sword.
For the
okay?
sword.
For the sword.
All right, I mean, okay. Him and Karin don't even have backstories. They just kind of exist. Right? They just exist in lore. They don't really do anything. At least the next guy at least had a backstory. These 2 do nothing.
Can we go on to the one with the backstory now?
Okay, all right. Well, I didn't know if you guys were okay with Suigetsu and F.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not, but there's nothing I can do anything
I
about
mean,
it.
I don't remember him that much. I'm fine with F. I'm fine with F. I mean, all I remember is that this guy was made of water.
Yeah, because he doesn't do anything. He gets bodied. That's about it. All right, Jugo. Okay, in the same territory of guy who does nothing, but I actually really like his character, so I'm thinking C.
Oh, yeah, you'll put him in C, but not Sugetsu in E. All right, yours.
Well, listen. Okay, so Jugo's gimmick is that so Orochimaru makes a thing called the Kekkei Genkai, which is you basically turn into a monster, and this is the guy who had it. And all of the other people who had it are they have some of this guy's DNA. And he hates it. He hates it because when he gets angry, he uses it, turns into a monster, kills people. However, his buddy Kimimaro, which was a villain who died in the beginning of Naruto, was kind of like his safety rock to calm him down. And they were best friends. Totally not gay, by the way. Totally not gay lovers. And he died, so he locked himself willingly in a prison in Orochimaru's place. And Sasuke breaks him out, and Sasuke's like, I'll be your rock, and I'll never betray you. And then guess what? Sasuke betrays him and leads him to die at the Great Kage Summit.
Well, yeah, who would have seen that coming?
Just like all the other members of the Taka. But however, at least he had a backstory. I'm okay with C or D, either or.
Put him in D because it doesn't make sense when okay, we're talking about the time he's in the Akatsuki. It doesn't make sense how like Sasuke just gets blown. He's like, ugh, and then Jugo's like, hold on, let me put me in you. That doesn't sound weird. And then he just turns into a child, and for some reason Sasuke can just accept him.
Okay. Kekkei Genkai is an intake of nature chakra, and healing people is just nature chakra.
But
so because his Kekkei Genkai is just you absorbing nature energy, he just kind of shoved nature energy in it. I don't know about why he turned to a manlet. I don't know about that one.
Shouldn't he then get the curse mark back?
No, because the curse mark has to be implanted via a jutsu. Jugo explicitly just put it in him to heal him. Naruto also can heal people when he's in by using nature chakra. Like nature chakra just heals people. You can use it to heal people.
And then he becomes a manlet.
Yeah. Then he becomes a manlet.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, they needed a reason because in the manga, like the lariat B used like exposed his rib cage. Like it was strong because B bodied them.
Yeah.
Okay, Sasuke specifically when he's in the Akatsuki. Okay, this one's a definite C. He doesn't really do anything.
He doesn't do anything, but he gets C because of the drip.
Yeah, no, C because of drip. But all he does in the Akatsuki is, again, try to capture B, fails, horribly fails. Like dudes show up in pairs of 2 and they can do it. Sasuke shows up with 4 dudes, cannot even do it. Then he goes crazy and attacks the 5 Kage Summit in the most out-of-pocket character moment, and then he just kind of quits.
Yeah. Honestly, Sasuke's entire like whole thing about being in the Akatsuki was just like him taking L after L. Just being in the Akatsuki.
Yeah, that's all he did. Like, the only reason
he just speedrun taking L's.
The only reason he won against Danzo is because they had to write Danzo so dumb because he had the most broken ability. Like, what if even though this guy has researched Uchihas for 50 years, what if I try to stab a Susanoo with a kunai? Oh, that's smart. That's smart, dude. Why didn't you just throw it?
All right, viewers, if you want to know what Sasuke in these arcs are like, I want you to go take your favorite plushie, take a gallon of milk, pour the gallon of milk on the plushie, and I want you to continuously throw it at the wall. That's what happens to Sasuke.
More or less, actually, yeah.
like the 4 members have to save him. It's like him versus Killer B gets wrecked. Then it's like, I'm gonna go fight the Kage. Let me go fight Killer B's brother. Gets wrecked. Gaara has to stop the Raikage from squishing Sasuke like a bug. Then Gaara's like, I can fight you. And then Sasuke, theoretically, if he actually wanted to fight him, he'd probably lose against Gaara. Then he should have been erased from existence from the Tsuchikage because the Tsuchikage de-atomized him, but Obito saved him. Then,
as he does with everyone in the Akatsuki.
Then he gets stuck in a hallway with the Mitsukage in a melting area that melts his Susanoo because she can breathe lava, and he also takes an L. Then Karin has to heal him, and he goes, I'm going to go fight Danzo now. And then he takes an L. Because Danzo had to be written to be like a loser. And then like Naruto goes to fight him. It's not really a fight. Ninja Storm 3 made it an actual fight. They just kind of talked on a river, which I would have put $30 and Naruto would have easily stomped, waffle stomped Sasuke. Because all he had was the Amaterasu and he was already going blind.
All right, here's a representation of what would happen if there was Naruto versus Sakura, okay? Not Sakura. Naruto versus Sasuke. Sakura was also there, by the way. All right, so you're going to have to take a plushie, take a gallon of milk, pour the gallon of milk on the plushie, and throw it at a wall. That's what would happen for Naruto versus Sasuke.
And it's like, okay, what can Sasuke do? Well, Sasuke in the Itachi, he gets his Mangekyo Mango Guava Sharingan awakened because he beat Itachi. So you can use the Amaterasu, which is the eternal flame in one eye, and the Tsukiyomi in the other eye. He, for some reason, does not use the Tsukiyomi.
He's probably got PTSD from Itachi.
But, like, dude, that would have actually solved, like, half of his issues.
Fair.
Like, if he put B in the Tsukiyomi, like...
But PTSD.
PTSD. Dude, he got gaslight geek girl boss by Toby the moment Itachi died, okay?
That's true.
Sasuke's like, why should I believe you? It's like, cuz. And he goes, you're right. Like, what? What is wrong with this guy? He just takes L's, and then Itachi's corpse has to be like, stop that.
No. It was, why should I believe you? And then he's like, bro, you're just like me for real. You are Kenuff. And then, like, that's about it. And then Sasuke's like, you're right. Yeah, I am Kenuff. Then he just believes everything he says.
And then Sasuke's like, I will wage war against all 5 great nations of the ninja world. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing that, Sasuke? Because I'm angry. I'm so mad.
This guy Sasuke just takes so many L's.
I know. And then after his brother, who's a zombie, and I was like, stop it, bad boy. Stop it. Cut it out. He goes, fine, I'm going to get my answers from the source. And he just kidnaps Orochimaru. It's like, all right, listen here, you little twink. Revive the Hokage. I want the whole facts. And I'm like, why can't you just listen to your brother? He told you twice what to do.
This is actually a reference to real families, as I am a younger child and I do not listen to my older brother.
So I'm going to have to bring a 50-year-old twink with me.
Okay, so there was a pop-up ad for context, and while he's trying to fix everything, I would like to say that Sasuke's also like one of my favorite characters, even though I'm comparing him to a milk-filled plush on a wall.
He's cool. Listen, I liked him as a kid. He's cool, but it's just I remember reading recently that Kishimoto wanted Sasuke to go back to the village at the end of original Naruto.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and every single time he wrote him in Shippuden, he literally had no idea what to do with him other than kill Itachi. So like, that's why Sasuke is the most disjointed character written out of all of them. It's like, oh, I'm an Avenger. I'm just gonna kill everyone. Okay, I'm gonna not kill everyone. Okay, gonna kill everyone again. Kanan, this is not her fault. I hate doing this with Naruto. Konan is cool. She is one of the original Akatsuki members. She can literally turn herself into paper. And it's really broken. She is in one fight in the whole entire show. I'm sorry, 2. She first fights with...
Was she in 2?
She was in 2. She first fought Jiraiya when he entered the Hidden Rain Village to find Pain.
Right.
She is Pain's left-hand woman. She's incredibly strong. And then the Pain fight happens. And then once the Akatsuki disbanded, she protects Nagato. And she should have won against Obito, but Obito used a plot hole. I'm sorry, not a plot hole, a plot armor, and won, even though he shouldn't have. BS. And then she died. She did nothing to the plot. She kind of has no character, but she's just really cool. I'm thinking E.
Yeah, Kishimoto, I love you. Keep on not writing woman. All right.
Yeah. It's really clear that like the only 2 women characters he cared about were Tsunade and Sakura, and they were both the literally same character. Only one had PTSD, and the other one didn't.
Yeah. That's kind of true.
I feel so bad, but it's like every woman in the show is just like this. They just kind of like show up. They have a kind of cool design, cool gimmick. They don't do anything with it. All right, Pain. They don't have Pain / Nagato. They only have the Pain picture here, but okay. All right, so this is the head of Akatsuki until the end of the Pain arc.
Multiple heads, by the way.
Yeah, Pain is a state of being. It is 6 walking corpses that all have a weird power thanks to his Aijutsu called the Renegon. Each 6 of the Pains do something different. One steals your soul. One brings out animals. The other one, and they have one goal, and the reason they want to capture all the tailed beast is that the world can know Pain. They're going to build a super weapon to basically kill a whole lot of people. And then make people understand that war isn't something that nations should do for like power. It's a tragic thing, and that if everyone felt the same pain he did, there would be no more war. There'd be peace. And he also then realizes that this wouldn't be forever because their kids wouldn't understand this pain. So then the bomb, like the weapon, would go off like every 50 years or so. So basically, he was going to cause like a genocide to make everyone stop fighting, because Well, that's what happened to his land because Pain isn't actually a person. It is 6 walking corpses. It is controlled by Nagato, who actually has the Renegon. Goten, best fight in the whole entire show. S tier.
And also for quick context for what happened to Nagato, a bunch of what ninja was it? Was it Leaf Ninja?
The Leaf Ninja and the Rain Ninja betrayed him.
Okay, yeah, the Leaf Ninja just kind of walk into his house. They're like feral little.
Oh, you mean in the beginning?
Yeah, the beginning. They're kind of feral. They just need food, so they're just rummaging through random houses. And then they just see someone, they go, "Ooh," and then they just kill them. And those people happen to be his parents. And then they just realize what they're like. They had a kid, man. They're like, guys, I'm sorry. And then he just runs off.
No, Nagato uses his Renegon and kills him.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He kills him.
Yeah. So he has the Renegon, and the Renegon's so broken. So first of all, you can control 6 corpses and access the powers that were in the 6 corpses, meaning that, which I hate that they bring this up, but that means Pain was an idiot because he could have used Jiraiya as a Pain, and that would have been literally broken.
Oh, wait, that's true.
Yeah, he just needs to put the chakra rods in it. Because when Obito did the 6 paths of pain, all the Jinchuriki still had their jutsus. So theoretically, he could have killed a bunch of really good ninja and used them, but instead he used random jobber ninjas like ones that Jiraiya fought in the war.
Yeah, wait, what the heck?
Even though, along with the individual power they get, like the summoning jutsu one, the one that pushes and pulls with gravity, stuff like that. But yeah, he could have. Yahiko makes sense because Yahiko is the Pain that's in the picture here. That was Nagato's best friend. That makes sense for sentimental reasons. But the other ones, I don't know why he just didn't, use stronger ninja.
Yeah.
But the Renegon does that, and then they say the Renegon also you can teleport things and other stupid things. I don't know. Renegon's just kind of busted.
Yeah, Renegon is so broken.
It's not as broken as Sharingan. Sharingan's literally the most broken thing, but Renegon's actually super,
Renegon's
super
pretty
broken.
much on par with the Sharingan. I would think.
I mean, it
I
depends
feel
on.
like they're pretty close, no?
Well, I mean, it just depends on who uses it, because the only one we see that uses 2 Renegon is Pain, and he's an idiot. And then Madara has a Renegon, but he kind of never uses it, the full extent of it. Obito uses it, but he doesn't have enough chakra to use it. And Sasuke just uses it to warp.
That's true.
He has the
Goat
Ren.
Sasuke.
Yeah. In Boruto, he just teleports. So so on paper, yeah, but no one uses it that good. Meanwhile, Sharingan, you can just do anything. Sharingan inherently has a million abilities.
Oh
that you
yeah,
can
that's
use,
true.
right? You don't need anything special. Everyone can inherently do the Izanagi, the Izanami. Unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan, get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, get a Susanoo. On paper, you can get everything, and everyone who gets it can do it. We've seen 4 people who can do all those things.
That's true. To be fair though, most of the stuff with the Sharingan, you have to end up killing someone to use the Sharingan.
Yeah, Renegon, you need all 6 chakra natures, awakened Sharingan eyes. You need.
Oh yeah.
You need there's so many prerequisites. You need Yin and Yang release, right?
Until you don't.
Yeah. Until you don't.
Which is just any power in Naruto.
You need a huge chakra reserve. And also, if those aren't your eyes anyway, you can't turn them off, which is the thing we'll get to in a second. But Nagato couldn't shut off the Renegon. You can theoretically shut it off.
Yeah.
Right? You can make chakra rods that absorb chakra. You can make chakra rods that can absorb chakra, yet barely anyone used that when they got the Renegon after Pain. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's on paper if people used it to the full ability. If if Sasuke used it correctly, you could do so much with it. But on paper, but no one does. On paper, you can do a lot with Sharingan, but you do.
Yeah.
They do. How many
What, is
Susanos
it
do you
just
see?
easier to use the Sharingan?
Well, I mean, yeah, because genetically you just get it if you're Uchiha,
That's true.
right? Dude, Kakashi got DMS.
Yeah.
Kakashi used the Susanoo and he was not even a Uchiha. He just took both their eyes.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of just hacked, but
But he could still do it. And he was
True.
able to do everything anyone could do with the Susanoo. Meanwhile, again, Sasuke and Obito both got the Rinnegan and they both couldn't use it to the full extent. Right? Like, do you see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Kakashi's a random dude, very low chakra, by the way, had both Sharingans, was able to do everything Madara, Sasuke, and Itachi could do. Everyone with one Rinnegan cannot do everything Pain did.
So here's the problem with it, right? So Nagato is just some shriveled up loser in his little goon cave, all right? So the reason why nobody thought of putting rods into people is because that's all Nagato would think about in his goon cave, okay? So
But Obito did it!
Source, Great Ninja War doesn't exist. We have to remember this. So he would be like the shriveled up guy in his little goon cave, like, and then he like, oh my god, dead body. Ugh. Then he like draw up some piercing ideas on it, and then he'll like, that's how he did it, you know?
This is how my goth GF would look like. And then he puts it in, the hair turns orange, and he goes, damn it, not again! Why can't you all be like Kanan?
He's the type of guy to spend an hour in a character creator. Just not play the game, by the way.
Honestly, the more cooler thing would have been if all 6 Pains, like if Jiraiya took out most of the Pains except Yahiko, and he replaced them with dead Akatsuki members. How metal would that have been?
That would
have been rad.
wild.
That would have been rad because they would all have the same. Imagine like, Pain with like who's dead at that point? Itachi, Sasori, Deidara. Well, I'm sorry. Wait, no. Sasori, you can't get a body for. Wait, hold on. This idea is already falling apart. Deidara blew himself up.
This is already falling apart because if you just take all the wet milk plushes of Akatsuki at Naruto, they will fall. Naruto's gonna fall over and he's gonna die and shrivel up.
Wait, who is that? Wait, the only one he'd get is Kakazu.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, because he can't get Itachi.
No, he could get Itachi if he wanted to.
No, Itachi's going to have plot armor and just say no.
No, because he had full control over the bodies.
Did he?
Yeah, they didn't have the only reason when Obito did it is because Obito Edo Tensai'd the Jinchurikis and then put the Sharingan on them along with the Rinnegan.
Right.
Those were actual like Edo Tensai creations that he controlled because he wanted the tailed beasts in them. These were what Pain has were literal corpses. Like they were dead. They did not have sentience. They did not have memories. They were all one which is another thing. It's 6 dudes and they all share the same eyes. So like there's no conflicting idea. All 6 can see at the same thing at the same time.
There should be a FNAF game that's about killing Jiraiya, except it's with the Pains and every camera is a different Pain.
Oh, God.
So do the toads do that? The FNAF things do like the Ma and Pa toad. They figure out where Nagato is, and that's the security guard. And it's got to be the Troubadour March, but it's frogs croaking.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, so I guess with Pain we can just explain. Pain goes to the Leaf Village, and he goes, you know what, y'all suck, and he destroys the whole entire Leaf Village with one move.
Based.
And then Naruto shows up with a mafia of frogs, and he goes, yep, I'm mad, and he throws hands, which would make Pain the second Akatsuki member Naruto fights and kills. Which is the one thing I like about Shippuden is that Naruto didn't kill all of them; it was other people, which I think is way more interesting than Naruto wins every fight. Dragon Pulse. So that's cool. Naruto kills him. Then he finds Nagato's body controlling them. And Nagato's like, you gonna kill me now? And Naruto's like, why don't you tell me about your life, buddy? I want to hear from you. I want to hear you out. I know you just genocided thousands of people, but talk to me.
He does it in that same ASMR voice, by the way. He goes up to the mic and he there's just a mic there too, and he clacks his nails on it in too.
Does that feel better, Nagato? And he goes, no! And he's like, all right, we'll have to try a different method.
All right, we'll have to try a different method. How about you spend 3 episodes going on your backstory, and then I'll go believe it, and then you're like, damn, true.
Yeah, he'd go like, that's not what Jiraiya would have wanted, buddy. And he goes, man, you're right. I won't. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. All right, And brings everyone back to life with a Rene rebirth, which is another thing Renegon can do, by the way. Rene rebirth, and he brings back the whole Leaf Village, and then he just basically slowly dies. Yep, and that's all. Banger member. Okay, now we're at Toby. No, not Toby. Zetsu. My bad. Zetsu. This is not technically Zetsu. It is two. It is Black Zetsu and White Zetsu. White Zetsu is cells from the Ten Tails Jinchuriki statue brought to life. And the Black Zetsu is a literal god reincarnated. F tier. There is nothing interesting about Zetsu. He's
He looks
stupid.
like a moon pie.
White Zetsu were just fodder in the ninja war, meant to get beaten up. They don't really have a personality other than goofy things. Black Zetsu, the other half, the plot twist when he was a god, and the reason Black Zetsu is half of White Zetsu's body is because he's a shadow that can possess people, is so stupid.
Is this like Guilty Gear? Is this like Sato 1, like the little demon, and he's like, okay, sorry.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
If only you could see the
it's so-
that's why is he naked? All right, no, get out,
Yeah,
stop the Google search.
Stop the presses. Stop the
Stop the
presses.
presses.
Yeah, no, it's bad. And also the fact that, okay, so they do this thing. So Black Zetsu is a reincarnation of a god. So they basically say, okay, Pain didn't actually control the Akatsuki. Obito gaslit Pain to run the Akatsuki for Obito. Obito was gaslit by Madara in order for Madara to have Obito run the Akatsuki to do the plan. However, Black Zetsu gaslit Madara to do the Akatsuki. And I'm like, why did we? It was already stupid, the fact that Obito gaslit Pain into doing the Akatsuki. Why did we need more people on
It was like
this
that
list?
part in Star Wars where they had, what was it? They wanted to get Leia, and then they took someone else, and then it was like, here you go.
No. It was Palpatine wanted Count Dooku to kill Padme.
Oh,
So
Padme
Count
it was.
Dooku hired Jango Fett to kill Padme, but Jango Fett didn't want to kill Padme. So Jango Fett hired another bounty hunter to kill Padme, and the bounty hunter, if you wanted to go the extra mile, didn't bother to kill Padme when she had a gun at the window. She sent 2 slugs to do it instead.
I love slugs.
Who both still failed.
Yeah, who both still failed. Zetsu's dumb, Zetsu's boring, and Zetsu's lame.
It's also really stupid when you realize that they like kind of hyped him up at the end of like the Naruto thing, where you
Yeah.
just see this like little guy just crawls up, and then he's just like kind of there. And he's like, oh, who's that guy? What's he gonna do? Nothing.
No, he's the third Akatsuki member shown, and he doesn't do anything. He does less than everyone else on the list until the end, where he's actually like the god of chakra.
He's just a
reincarnated.
backseat gamer.
Dude, yeah.
Backseat. He's just the backseat guy. Like literally, he's there during the Sasuke versus like Itachi fight. He does nothing. He just kind of goes, "Ooh, let me get some popcorn," and then he like twiddles with his fingers, and that's about it.
It's like, dude, Sasuke fell for the Glipple Glorb. And then like Black Zetsu's like, no, you idiot, he didn't fall for the Glipple Glorb. Itachi fell for Sasuke Gubadom.
Go
and I'm
watch
like, what?
Go watch some esports for like a game you do not know. Like I bet most of you do not play Splatoon. Go watch some esports from that. That is basically what Zetsu is. Guys, he hit him with the tri-stringer from 50 glipple glorps away.
Oh,
and then
no.
he squid surged up and he got the direct. Like that's basically it.
Itachi got hit with the Glizzy, no!
He just smacked me with a warm weeder. That's basically it.
All right, before we get going, here are the Akatsuki members that were with Yahiko for some reason. They don't say or do anything, so they're all also going in F.
I didn't watch it, which means they don't exist, which means we're going to have to put a tier below that called the We Don't Care.
You're so based. So that's where these 3 go. We don't care because I didn't even know they had names. And we'll also throw the filler-only Akatsuki members, which was one that was the butcher. Is that was the sword's called? The butcher?
Something like that.
I think so.
The butcher knife or something? Yeah, he
He
apparently...
was kind of cool though.
Dude, I don't even remember what he did.
I don't know who he is, so I don't care.
He's filler. Filler characters are cringe.
Hold on, which is the one Kakuzu killed?
I think it's this guy.
Okay, put him in F.
No!
I care about him. He is a loser because he died. Okay, put him in F.
Okay.
Wait, didn't the other guy die too?
They're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah,
dead.
But he died because of Kakuzu, and I don't like Kakuzu, which makes them lose all respect. So he has to go in F.
No.
Hey guys, remember to like and subscribe and comment on this video, or else Zetsu will look at you while you're in the bathroom.
First of all, so this is Masked Man / Toby / Obito / Madara / Jubito. We're counting all of Obito because the moment Obito shows up, he is always in the Akatsuki. So this is Obito as a whole entire character.
Oh, we're doing the whole,
It
like,
has to
everything.
be. It has to be because the moment he was the masked man, that was when he was in the Akatsuki, and then when he died, that's when he was out of it.
Yeah?
But I haven't watched the Great Ninja War.
Well, wait, are we counting his backstory, too? Like, his whole...
I mean, we have to. I mean, yeah.
If you're counting the whole character.
Okay, so Obito was with Kakashi's member, and he's an Uchiha, Obito Uchiha, and he goes on a mission, and Kakashi makes fun of him, and he wants to prove himself, and then they become homies to save their best friend, Rin, who is also a female character who does nothing, by the way. Thanks, Kishimoto. And then, in an effort to save both of his friends, he gets his face crushed with a boulder and gives Kakashi his right eye because he didn't, as an honor of sentiment. So A, he could see the world in Kakashi's eyes, and B, it was a present because it was Kakashi's graduation gift because he's a Jonin, which means he is a literal adult member of the military, even though Kakashi was like 12. So he gives Kakashi his eyes, and then he dies. Fantastic story. The short story, which was at the end of Naruto, but in Shippuden they put it in the middle of the Taka arc for some reason. They then ruined it. They then ruined everything. So then he shows up, this character shows up on screen as Toby. He's very wacky and very funny and hilarious. And he has a silly voice.
He kind of just talks like this a bunch, and then randomly he just gets like a voice changer to make him sound like this or something.
Yeah. So his ability is that, well, no one really knows what his ability was at first, is that he can phase through things. Like any hit can phase through him, and he can phase through objects like a ghost. And then once Pain dies, he just kind of goes, I'm back. I'm Madara. And everyone's like, but Madara's a ninja who's been dead for like, I don't really know, because the Naruto timeline doesn't really get years correct at all.
It's like that
That's
bit everyone thought was going to happen with the Mario movie where it's going to be Charles Martinet, then he clears his voice and it was like, oh, what's that? And then it's just Chris Pratt. That's basically just Obito at this point right now.
Yeah, so he claims he's Madara, all right? And he's like, all right, now I'm in control of the Akatsuki. So then he gaslight gatekeeps girl boss Sasuke. Then he goes to the 5 Kage summon. He goes, that's right, fellas. I want all the Jinchuriki. I need the 8 tails. I need the 9 tails. So just give it to me, because I'm declaring war. So he declares war by himself, might I add. It's one guy. I don't even know if he had a plan. It's one guy in Zetsu.
Basically what happened is that after he just got Sasuke, he just goes, give me the animals. No, war. And then, so that's what happened.
Yeah, and then we learn. Then he basically prepares for the ninja war. And everyone thinks he's Madara. Now, as a kid, the moment I saw his Sharingan eye, I literally like picked up my copy of Naruto, like the one with the Obito story. I'm like, is that the right eye? And then I flipped open the page, and I'm like, oh, that's Obito.
You know, the fact that I can only see one eye and that his hair is the exact same.
Yeah, his hair's the exact. Like, I don't know why he thought Madara was a good idea. Which I do know that I think originally he was supposed to be Madara, because I remember when they announced, like, okay, guys, he's actually Madara. There was like a 1 to 3 month hiatus in the manga because no one liked it. But so he declares war, and then he goes to Nagato, to where his corpse is. He kills Kanan in a BS reason because he uses the Izanagi, and the Izanagi, for those of you who don't know, is every Uchiha can just do this. If you sacrifice your eye, you can just not die for a minute and rewrite reality.
Yay!
It was like a minute to like 30 seconds to a minute. I think it depends on the user.
Well, wait, does it depend on the user or does it depend on the chakra that you have?
I think it depends on the user, because Danzo used it for a shorter amount of time than Obito did.
Right.
Even though the explosion lasted like 3 minutes because she put like paper tags all over the whole entire place of existence and blew everything up. He's like, well, it's been for 3 minutes. Dead. And then he goes and he takes the Renegon eye, and like an idiot, he Kabuto Edo Tensei's a bunch of people. He uses the 6th Path of Pains on Jinchuriki. And then because he's like, oh, I'm going to show the world violence through using Jinchuriki's dead bodies because I want to use that. Meanwhile, him with Kamui was already broken. He gets Madara's Mancho fan, which deflects all jutsus known to man that are projectile and physical. And he's like unironically broken. Then he becomes the Ten Tails host, and then he loses Kamui because then he'd be stronger than Madara if that happened. He then gets the Truth Seeker orbs, which can delete anything on contact. He gets a sword that's powered by willpower, and this man just wants to end all the world's pain. Like pain. Was that the reason why he wanted to do all this? It wasn't because of Rin.
No, wait.
It was not because of Rin. It was for something very specific.
Yes.
He's just like, I don't want to see people ever fight again or get to a point where there's war, so he's just going to like enslave all of humanity.
Wait, did he seriously just inherit like Pain's philosophy?
No, he gave Pain the philosophy. That's the garbage plot twist.
Wait. Right.
That's why I hate it. Pain wanted to cause pain. Obito just wanted to stop everything before it happened, which is what Operation Rene whatever is. So he was going to imprint his Sharingan to the moon and put everyone to sleep forever.
Well, wait, wasn't that Madara? Was that him or was that Madara?
That was Madara's plan. Madara told Obito his plan. Obito did Madara's plan. Then Obito told
I'm
Pain.
getting things confused.
I know, that's why it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's why
I haven't
Obito's
watched
stupid.
Naruto in forever.
Obito is dumb. Obito's so dumb. And then he becomes the Jinchuriki. He loses the Kamui, which doesn't make sense, by the way. Naruto beats the snot out of him, says, dude, don't do it. Believe it. Let's fight Madara. And then it turns out he also has white Zetsu cells, which white Zetsu cells allow you to use wood release. So he has also the most broken jutsu style in the whole entire thing. He doesn't have a Susanoo. No, he doesn't have the Susanoo because he only has one eye.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have the Susanoo, but he gives his eye to Kakashi. And if he did have his other eye, he'd have the most broken Susanoo on the planet, somehow stronger than Madara's. He's just a trash character. I don't even get it. It's so dumb. I hate him.
I think he was better when his personality was just that one picture of the cat with his tongue out. just the one where it's the white cat's like zoomed in. It's just like,
And like every single time we learn anything about Toby, it doesn't even make sense. So first of all, he has an ability called Kamui, which is the thing that makes him intelligible. He sends pain that he gets or physical touch to another dimension. All right. He unleashed the nine-tailed fox when Naruto was born. Why? And then he helped attack the village. So he and the nine-tailed fox that he controlled attacked the village.
Wait, was it him or was it?
Yes, it was him.
It was actually him?
Yes, it was he was the masked man, which makes
Right.
Which this is a plot hole because in the Ninja War arc, Minato uses Sage Mode. Why didn't he use Sage Mode to figure out the masked man was Obito? That was the kid he trained. Why did he go like, who is this masked man? Let me just figure it out. Why didn't he just figure it out?
I like how throughout this whole series, if there's somebody in a mask, you just know who it is.
Yeah, it's always Obito.
Oh my god, guys, there's a new guy with the mask, and the mask is white, and it has like 3 holes or something. I wonder who it is. That's Obito.
It's Obito. Dude, it's Madara. It's Obito. And then it gets even more confusing when Madara actually shows up. But yeah, so he's the masked man. So not only does he cause the village, he attacks the village with the nine-tailed fox. So they capture the nine-tailed fox. Okay, he has the Kamui. Why did he even form the Akatsuki when he could just Kamui himself into anywhere, take the Jinchuriki when it's a kid, and then leave?
Because the symbolism of the Akatsuki.
He can just teleport. He literally can phase through. Literally no one was able to beat him when he had the Kamui. When he abused Kamui, he was fine. And all the Sharingan has negative drawbacks, which is you go blind. He has white Zetsu cells. It heals every time he uses it. He can spam it.
True.
On paper, he's the most broken character with a pretty flimsy writing, like narrative to him.
Wait, didn't he also have like Itachi's eyes when he put him into Sasuke?
He has every Uchiha's eyes.
Why didn't he just like take eyes for his own? Because he could just take like.
Wait, would that have technically worked? Where
any-
he could have gotten an assistant with that?
Yes. Yeah, because if it works for Danzo,
Oh yeah.
like, and he embedded those into his arm, and that's weird.
Yeah.
So, like, why could he just not like he could just like, I don't know, like take Amaterasu, and then he's like, I'm just gonna phase out of existence or something. You know, you can't punch me. Also, you're on fire forever.
Yeah, like okay, because remember, Sasuke has Itachi's eyes after he loses his own.
Because he's an idiot and he abused all of his powers.
Yeah, which again, I don't know why. I actually don't know why Obito just didn't give him white Zetsu cells and Itachi's eyes.
Oh yeah, by the way, back previously when we were talking about the bridge fight with Naruto and Sasuke, that is exactly why he is a milk-filled plush, because he cannot see anything.
But like, so yeah, and technically, you know, he had the complete Susanoo. Sasuke had the complete Susanoo with Itachi's eyes.
Yeah.
So like, you can just have a Susanoo. So he could have a Kamui Susanoo whenever he wanted. And he would have won every fight.
This is true.
Susanoo, you can't touch me. You're on fire. L ratio.
In worst
kill
case
yourself.
scenario, he could have just like rewrote reality. Decided
Wait,
he
if
didn't
he
die.
has every single like,
This is
if he has like
true.
all the Sharingan, why could he just not like pull a Danzo and then just have like, oh, there's an eye here, eye here, eye
Low
here, eye
chakra.
here.
I'm not kidding. That's the reason why he could barely even use the 6 paths of pain. He had low chakra. I'm dead serious. Isn't that really stupid?
That's stupid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's why he was bad at the 6 paths of pain. Even though, like, theoretically, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. They just kind of keep, and like the worst part is all these abilities. I'm telling you, he loses them when he becomes the Jinchuriki. He doesn't Izanagi. He doesn't Izanagi. He doesn't Kamui because apparently he just lost the ability to do that when he became the Jinchuriki. But don't worry. Madara could still do all the abilities with the Mangekyo Sharingan, the Mango Guava Sharingan. Obito couldn't. I just feel like this character is just like whatever the writer needs. He didn't really have a plan.
Okay, so here is how Obito is written, okay? Don't take a plush this time. I'm going to need you to get a dartboard, and you're going to take a dart, and then you're going to like put a blindfold on. You're going to turn away, and then you're going to throw it at it, and then that's how he was made.
Right? Like,
You can also spin a wheel if you're broke.
I know I'm talking a lot of smack, but that's mainly because he's the main character of like the Great Ninja War arc, and the Great Ninja War arc is trash and full of plot holes.
And it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Not real. Not canon.
Oh.
We just skip straight to Boruto.
Which also doesn't exist.
Yeah, that also doesn't exist.
Well, here's the real question. What's worse, the Great Ninja War arc or Boruto?
Okay, as someone who's never seen Boruto, I like some of the ideas present in Boruto. I'm not gonna watch that garbage. Maybe I'll read it. But in Boruto, the worst that happens, that from what I can see, is that no one does anything. Like, even though they're all gods at this point, and they're fighting other gods.
I like it when Boruto gets the Sans eye.
Yeah. Also, he gets Sans Undertale going to mine. The Ninja War arc is literally just like, here's a really cool fight. Can you please ignore the 5 plot holes we just made? Thank you. Like the whole point of the Great Ninja War, like Boruto, at least it's like Boruto's a little jerk, and he's a little jerk, and that's it. That's just the whole plot. Boruto's a little jerk, and there's
So basically Naruto.
yeah, but Naruto is just he's a jerk. He's a kid who has nothing, and everyone hates him, and he's the underdog, and he wants to like save the world or whatever. You know, he wants to be Hokage, but he doesn't actually want to be Hokage. He just thinks the Hokage is a title that means you give him respect, and he's never had respect. So that's why he's so determined, right?
True.
Which is ruined when we learn he's the son of the Uzumaki clan, which is one of the strongest clans on the planet, even though they're scarce. He is the son of the 4th Hokage that everyone just kept secret from him. He's also the reincarnation of a literal god. That ruins his development. That ruins the underdog story. They literally said he was destined to be great, when the whole point of the narrative is that he was not. He had a demon. So, like, I don't know, the Great Ninja War arc kind of just, like, shoves that into the narrative, and I think that just ruins Naruto as a character. Because his arc was ended at pain. If we just ignored the whole little Minato flashback of Minato saying, like, oh, I'm your dad, whatever, and how the village just completely forgot that, hey, there's a kid that looks like Minato. Just being chilling around here, right? It's me, literally, kid had no respect. kid got respect. You could have ended it there or focused on another character, but they didn't. Boruto at least is just like, oh, everyone's miserable. Everyone doesn't know what to do. I'm just going to focus on this little twerp. Are there stupid things like Sasuke losing Rinnegan by Boruto just throwing a knife at it? Like, that's stupid.
And also, there was something about his, what was it? Like the Sharingan that the daughter had or something where she got like Mangekyo.
Oh, yeah, she got Mangekyo.
Without having to kill anyone or something.
There's never been an official thing stating how to get Mangekyo. Because, like, okay, all right.
Well, I thought the whole point was that you have to experience like a great loss and then you just get Mangekyo.
What loss did Kakashi get to get it?
Uh,
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's never explained.
but I thought that was the whole point of it.
No, Obito got
no?
it when Rin died. Rin and Kakashi both got beaten to death. Well, Kakashi got beaten to death. Rin died.
Yeah.
So that's how he got it. But Kakashi only had the couple Tome Sharingan, and he just magically from Naruto to Shippuden, which what would have even happened?
He
in
got
between
post nut clarity.
How is that a loss though?
No. Well, like, what did Kakashi lose in order to get the Kamui? See what I mean?
I don't know. Something could have happened.
Oh, and what did Madara get? Madara got the Eternal Mangekyo. What loss did Madara get? What did Shisui do? Didn't Shisui have it? What did Shisui lose?
Fair. I don't know. I thought that was how it was supposed to work, though. I thought that was the whole point of how it was supposed to work.
I think like they're trying to slowly say that Itachi only said that just to get Sasuke riled up to kill him.
Well, so then what's the way you get the Mangekyo then?
I think it's just emotional trauma like Super Saiyan.
Oh, seriously?
I think so. I think that's what they're trying to say at this point.
Well, so then how is she going to get it?
Because Shin, what did Shin do? Shin had Mangekyo Sharingan.
Right.
Shin had it, and he's just a clone.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to make like Mangekyo Sharingan is like, if you want it, you have to like have trauma of some kind, like really bad one, or do something. But if you want the eternal one, you have to kill the brother.
Oh, okay.
If you want the eternal MS, that's what you got to do. Because that's how Kakashi got his. That's how Sasuke got his. That's how Itachi got his.
Yup.
So that's how they got theirs. And you can even argue that's how Madara got. Yeah, that's how Madara got his.
Yeah.
That's how you get the eternal one. The regular one, I think, is just it's
trauma. So you basically just have to self-inflict trauma upon yourself to get the Mangekyo.
I guess, because I don't even know how Kakashi got it. Did he just have it the whole time and no one knew?
He just never activated it?
Why would he not activate it? That seems silly.
He didn't want people to know he had it. I don't know.
The
best kept secret in Naruto.
Just like actual Naruto, we just had a filler segment.
Dude, listen, this is important, all right? Because this all ties into the last Akatsuki member.
True.
Shin Uchiha.
What does he do? Where is he in?
Okay, so Orochimaru, who likes to do human experiments. Okay, so this is now Boruto. So the end of Naruto.
Oh, Boruto, never mind. We don't need to do this. All right, guys,
sorry.
tier list done.
Nope,
We're ending it. All right,
dude, he's wearing the drip, okay?
the drip everyone else has.
It's still drip, though.
Hold on, can I get a better picture of Shin Uchiha? Because Justin's never seen it. Yeah, he's literally...
this guy.
Yeah, he's a walking clone. So from what I know is, so after Naruto, fights Madara, fights Obito. The villain wasn't Madara, it was actually Kaguya, who's the god of chakra, who gets retconned immediately after. It's not as the god of chakra, but an interdimensional ninja. Whatever. So they seal her away. Sasuke becomes a terrorist again. Naruto goes, believe it, loses an arm. They both lose an arm. And then Sasuke goes, they both sing the Goofy Goobers theme song, and then they're friends. 10 years later, they have kids, yada, yada, yada. Orochimaru goes to Naruto's wedding, even though he's killed the third world leader. Everyone's just cool with Orochimaru now.
Doesn't everyone always just like have the token terrorist in their wedding?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Orochimaru just kind of like experiments and makes people in the Land of Sound, and the Land of Sound is just like there's like an orphanage there that Kabuto runs. Karin runs it. Orochimaru made a son that's a perfect snake sage, Mitsuki, and Mitsuki's cool. There's one funny bit where because Mitsuki's in the Leaf Village. He goes, "Oh, I need a parental permission slip." He goes to Orochimaru. It's like, "Hey, can you sign this?" And Orochimaru goes, "Okay, cool." And then he looks and it's like mother and father's name. And then like Mitsuki's like, where are you gonna put the name? And Orochimaru's like, dude, I've taken over so many bodies. I've been every gender at this point. I don't know. And Mitsuki's like, can my like friends come over and get your autograph? And they're like, what? And then his friends come over and there's an Orochimaru trading card. And Orochimaru's like, I almost burned down the Leaf Village just to be a trading card. And he signs it and the kids go, but what?
I want to meet a real life terrorist.
So I guess at one point they just cloned a bunch of Uchiha so they can make more Sharingan eyes. And this guy's like, wait, hold on. I remember everything the Uchiha did. I'm not happy. So he has a whole army of other clones like him. And he has the Mangekyo Sharingan. Right? Hold on. What stupid abilities does he have? What does his Mangekyo even do?
I do not know.
Shins.
What the hell?
He forms his arms out of blades. Wait, hold on. This is cool.
I like him now, actually. I'm sorry for anything I've said before.
Telekinetically manipulate any tools after branding them with a special mark on his left hand. So if he uses his Sharingan,
Wait, he can do surgery on himself.
dude, what?
Bro, what
hold on. Is he made with white Zetsu cells too? Because he's like, and also in his right hand, he's capable of space-time ninjutsu where he could create a barrier that instantly teleported himself and anything within to another location. Wait, hold on. This guy's kind of baller.
He could wait. Oh my god.
Is he anime only or is he in the manga too?
I do not know.
Wait, if he's in... Wait, hold on. Is Naruto Gaiden... We need to figure out if this guy's in the manga or not. Transplant his clone organs. He can take body parts of clones and put it into himself? Dude, wait, hold on. This guy's OP. Why does no one talk about this guy? Wait, hold on. This guy's kind of cool.
He's in the manga.
He is in the manga? Yep. Okay, so he is a manga... Okay, so he's canon. Why does everyone talk about those stupid like Otsukis when they could be talking about this guy? This guy's baller. Look at him. He was able to engage in Sakura. Sakura's unironically like the strongest character in Boruto. So the fact that he was able to do that's pretty good.
Wait, look, he got a large reserve of chakra. What the?
Dude, this guy's busted.
He just has chakra?
How did he like die? That's what I want to know.
Anyways, after this, I am watching this arc of Boruto and nothing else.
Yeah, because look at him. He has drip. He has like telekinetic like weaponry. This is like
Okay,
cool.
he looks stupid in his full appearance, but when he moves, he's cool. Like, hold on, we're on fandom. Look at the right side. When he moves, he looks.
Oh,
super
I didn't
cool.
even notice he was like doing stuff. The
Yeah,
whole
he
time.
has a Susanoo, or is it, no? That's
he's fighting
never mind.
Sasuke
That's
Susanoo.
My
If he had a
bad.
Susanoo. Oh my god. This guy would be ridiculous.
Shin Uchiha's trying to throw hands with his wife, and he goes, "You know what? Now's the one time I'll care about her." Dude, this guy's baller. No, okay, so he does. Yeah, so he has Kamui, but
Wait,
it's
he
not,
does?
Well, I mean, he teleports like Kamui. He probably doesn't get the other dimension like Obito does, but he gets like Kamui level teleportation. This guy's busted. Hold on, where's the plot? What happened in? Is it not okay? Sadara Uchiha arc. He's supposed to spy on Sasuke after his failed assassination. Shin returns to his father. Who's his father? Is that Orochimaru? I guess so.
Probably.
Whatever. Naruto and Sarada. Is Boruto not even in this plot? Hold on, guys. We found the good Boruto arc.
Yo! No way!
Manipulates countless scalpels as a makeshift arm as he prepares to attack. Dude! In the manga, he straight up dies, but in the anime, he's alive? That's not annoying.
Yeah, questionable canon.
Yeah, oh boy, I love it when the anime and the manga tell the same story, but two completely different endings.
I love Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, God. I know all the rest of his clones are like in Kabuto's orphanage. Because Kabuto has an orphanage in Boruto. Okay, hold on. Now at this new information, because he got us to even remotely care about Boruto, should we put him in C or B?
I feel like B because he's kind of broken.
B,
for
but Hidan's still high.
Yeah, no. He's like a low B. All right, so B for making us care about Boruto, even if it was for a split second.
That's impressive.
B for actually making us bother looking him up. We have to suffer through the fandom website, all right?
I barely knew anything about him, so the fact that we looked it up, this was like not scripted, fellas. This is not scripted. This is all the Black Zetsu with Obito is also not scripted. Okay, all right.
Yeah, get him off here.
Do you not like Danganronpa Obito?
I'm looking at the art station. Okay, never mind. There we go.
So, okay, fine. Do we have any last arguments to present of why we should like bump up anyone or lower anyone?
No, but I appreciate that Datara is higher than Itachi.
Oh, these aren't in order, by the way.
I appreciate that. I like to think they're in order. That's my head canon.
Should we order?
All right.
S?
Oh, okay. Well, fine. We'll order them all. Okay. We have time. Yeah, we have time. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Oh, wait. This is tough already.
Itachi, Datara, and Pain.
No, I think Datara's at the end.
I would agree with that, honestly.
What do you mean? What?
Okay, because like he doesn't have like too much of a story, but he's awesome. Like anytime he's on screen, like it's just awesome because he's just a little.
Yeah, but like he doesn't do anything in the end.
Boo hoo! Go cry about it. They don't do anything in the end of Naruto anyway.
doesn't exist. Dude, nah, dude. Datara is at the end. Dude, Datara's at the bottom of S tier. Pain is a way better character than Datara.
Yeah, who cares? But Datara's a little.
No, okay, hold on. Itachi's going at the top, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Itachi 100% goes at the top.
Fine. Datara is second. Pain is last.
Based. All right.
All right. So B. Hidan is above Shin. C. Sasuke is staying. D.
Kakuzu all the way at the bottom of D.
Jugo's here. Kakuzu goes here. Kizume's here. So Kizume, then Jugo, then Kakuzu. Is this?
Yeah, I hate discount Mr. Crab Saucery.
Okay. Orochimaru. Actually, E. I think I'm okay with E. Orochimaru, then Kanan.
Okay, if we're talking about Orochimaru specifically in like the Akatsuki, then I would say Conan's better.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
I was about to say.
You're right. I was thinking too much of him without that.
Put Sugetsu in front.
Fine.
This is a demand.
Fine. I do like him more than Karin.
And also put Zetsu in front of Karin.
No, I hate Zetsu so much.
But I like that
No. Zetsu's trash.
Okay, but it's really funny when he's just randomly there, just eating popcorn, just looking at it like it's like just some random esports stream he just popped in.
No, that's funny, but you haven't seen the Great Ninja War where everyone has to fight white Zetsu, and they're just really boring. And then you find out everyone is white Zetsu.
Okay, listen, you're like Itachi, and I'm like Sasuke. I'm not listening to you.
We're not organizing the We Don't Care section because
that's how much we don't care.
Okay, now are we fine with this ranking? Are we cool? We Gucci?
Yes.
Yeah, fine, I guess.
What do you mean, yeah, fine, I guess?
Nothing to worry about it.
What do you mean, nothing to worry about it? What do you mean? Who do you want to move?
All right, so you know Kakuzu's partner. Make it another tier below We Don't Care. And just call it...
All right, this is our tier list. I'd like to thank each one of you members for being here. We have honestly bonded together through these trying times. Because I honestly can't believe we found something interesting in Boruto.
True.
My life has been forever changed, and yours will too. Thank you for listening to the
I'll
Three
forget
Amigops
this
podcast.
tomorrow, by the way.
You did. It's okay. He doesn't even remember this.
What's going on?
Who are you people? Where am I?